Do you want to know why prayers go unanswered? You should. It's one of the reasons even Christians doubt God. AI looked at all the prayers in the Bible, which produced miracle answers. Even pragmatic, logic-based scientists, unbelievers, and atheists were astounded. They found it was not a formula, but a repeated pattern. And once you see it in prayer, you start seeing it everywhere. There are 9 parts. Stay with me, because the ending flips expectations. Part 1. A real need prayer in the Bible starts with something real, not polished, not staged. Blind Bartimaeus crying out in Mark chapter 10. A widow about to lose her sons in 2 Kings 4. Prayer meets reality, not performance. Part 2. Faith prayer carries trust, not control, trust. According to your faith, in Matthew 9. And still, not my will, in Luke 22. Prayer believes God can, even when it surrenders how. This is the challenging part. Jesus answered the centurion's prayer because of his faith, not his religion, works, character, or anything else. Faith. Part 3. Asking prayer actually asks. Simple, direct, honest. Ask, seek, knock, in Matthew 7. Bartimaeus. Have mercy on me, in Mark 10. Prayer invites God in. It doesn't assume. Most people stop right here. But this next part is where prayer breaks down, or breaks through. People think prayer is begging, like if you say it enough times, God might listen. But when AI analyzed miracles in the Bible, a pattern showed up. Click like and stay tuned for the most important part. Part 4. Posture. Prayer isn't begging in fear, and it isn't demanding control. Elijah's bold prayer in 1 Kings 18. Hannah weeping yet trusting in 1 Samuel 1. Prayer stands in humble confidence, not panic, not pride. Part 5. Alignment. Prayer works differently here. It aligns before it asks. This is where most of us fail. We say God has a plan, but we are not in tune with it. We forget that His ways are not ours. It's a good time to remember that He is the good Father providing for our needs, not perceived needs, before we ask. If we ask according to His will, in 1 John 5. You ask with wrong motives, in James 4. Prayer isn't bending God, it's being shaped by Him. The Bible promises that God can shape even our desires. Part 6. Action prayer moves your feet, not just your words. Naaman washing in 2 Kings 5. Water jars filled in John 2. Prayer steps out before results. Obedience shows up early. Occasionally God requires us to go somewhere. Go into the land, go to the temple, or leave our job behind. The place of miracles is not always in our comfort zone. Part 7. Persistence. Prayer doesn't quit, not after one try. Let us also be sure that 1,000 prayers said in unbelief will never be enough. A sincere prayer, even one filled with doubt or desperation, can connect us with heaven. Panic is not a trigger. Some level of doubt can be common. Faith must align with God's will. Persistence shows faith even when things seem impossible. Elijah sending his servant again and again in 1 Kings 18. The persistent widow in Luke 18. Prayer keeps knocking. Delay isn't denial. Part 8. Outcome. Prayer gets answered, but not always how you think. God can allow the storm to rage and provide enough peace to sleep in the back of the boat. Healing in Mark 5. Prison doors opening in Acts 12. But also, Paul the Apostle asking 3 times in 2 Corinthians 12 and hearing no. Prayer is answered, just not always expected. Part 9. Glory. This is where prayer was always pointing. It is always pointing to Jesus. Our testimonies of prayers answered are for His glory, not out comfort. Lazarus raised from the dead so people would believe in John 11. The healed man testifying in John 9. Prayer reveals God. That's the goal. So here's what AI uncovered in Scripture. Prayer isn't begging harder. Prayer isn't believing louder. Prayer is trusting deeper. A real need, real trust, a real ask, aligned, acted on, held on to. And in the end, God responds. God gets the glory. If this changed how you see prayer, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Send it to someone who needs it. Thanks for watching The Nonprofit. Click the link for another video. Like, share, and subscribe.